What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys an NFL Week 2 edition of my DFS podcast. We have 12 games on the main slate for Sunday, 7 in the early window at 1 o'clock Eastern, 5 of them in the afternoon at 4 o'clock Eastern. My first NFL video of the season. I wasn't able to do an NFL Week 1 video. I was on vacation on the West Coast. But back to normal here. Like this video, make sure you're subscribed. I have a Guru Credit promo code to give you guys. Just make sure you like the video and you're subscribed. So one of the newer features on my website is my coupon code generator on the shop page. 10 free Guru Credits for all you guys. Type in NFL Week 2 into the coupon bar and you'll get 10 free Guru Credits. I like this feature a lot. It makes it easier for me, easier for you, so I don't have to go into the back end of the site and go into everyone's username. You can just type in this week's promo code, get yourself 10 free Guru Credits to use on my website. So going into this week's value plays, there's only one game out of the 12 with an over-under of over 50. It's at 52.5 right now. It's the Cardinals and Raiders. It's definitely a game we want to target. Two pretty heavy-powered offenses with two, very middle-of-the-line defenses. Derek Carr at 7,300 is one of the best value plays at quarterback in my opinion. Very low price. 7,300 is definitely one of the lower prices for a good quarterback like Derek Carr in Week 2. The Cardinals defense just got absolutely shelled by the Chiefs for 44 points. Mahomes threw 5 touchdowns. Now Derek Carr, he's no Patrick Mahomes, but he's still an above-average quarterback that can really rack up fantasy points. And now he has the best wide receiver in the entire NFL in Davante Adams, and he knows he has the best receiver in the NFL. He targeted Adams 17 times in Week 1. Adams hauled in 10 of those 17 targets. Carr has always been, an average to maybe above average quarterback. But now that he has Davante Adams, he could have a very, very productive fantasy year as a quarterback. One of my favorite targets for Week 2 at quarterback, Derek Carr. He should be able to, throw to either Adams, Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow. In my opinion, he has the best trio of receivers with that tight end included with Darren Waller. So a really, really good value play at 7,300, Derek Carr. For running back, we're going to stay in this game. James Conner, 7,600. Now, the Cardinals got kind of crushed by the Chiefs in Week 1, so they couldn't really develop a running game. This Raiders-Cardinals game should stay a little bit closer. They should be able to get Conner more than 10 rushes, maybe more towards 15 rush attempts. He still got in the end zone, which makes Conner a very reliable fantasy asset. The Cardinals love giving Conner the ball in the red zone. He had 18 scores in just 15 games in 2021. So Kyler Murray loves giving Conner the ball. He loves passing him the ball as well. 5 receptions on 6 targets. There's not many good sub 8,000 running backs on FanDuel right now. But Conner makes for one of the better value plays. There's obviously great studs to pay up for. Jonathan Taylor, can't go wrong with him. You got Saquon Barkley, who's now 8,800, ended up being the best value play on Week 1 slate. A lot of people were on him at 6,800, but as far as value, I like to try to give you guys a cheaper play in these videos. Conner at 7,600 is a good value play in my opinion. For wide receiver, you guys might laugh a little bit, but I'm willing to ride it out. Allen Robinson, 5,700. That price is just too cheap. Yes, he had a bad performance in Week 1, but it wasn't his fault. He only had 2 targets. It's not like he was dropping passes. The Rams just didn't get the ball to him. McVay already said that they're going to make it a focal point to get Allen Robinson more looks. It just makes no sense. Week 1 made no sense. The Rams got absolutely crushed by the Bills. Cam Akers didn't get really any plays. Allen Robinson got no plays. Their offense was disastrous. Give it to Josh Allen and the Bills for making the Rams uncomfortable all game long, but they overdid the Cooper Kupp targets. You're not going to win games by only throwing to Cooper Kupp. You have an elite wide receiver 2 in Allen Robinson. Stafford should be throwing the ball to him more in week 2. He could be the number 1 on a lot of teams in the NFL, so $5,700 is just way too cheap of a price. I love this play. If it's a little risky for you, I totally understand it. After seeing week 1, but at the very least, he is a fantastic GPP tournament play because his potential is huge. He's a very talented receiver. Stafford, a talented quarterback. I expect him to look towards Robinson more in a nice matchup against the Falcons in week 2. The same boat as Allen Robinson. Kyle Pitts, really disappointed in week 1, but he's still Mariota's number 1 target. Second year tight end here with a lot of promise. The Rams just got destroyed by Josh Allen in the passing attack Josh Allen in the passing attack in week 1. So I expect the Falcons to be able to pass in the secondary. He had 7 targets, so they're going to look for him. Just 2 receptions. Expect a bounce back this week. $5,900. Same boat as Allen Robinson. These 2 guys should not be sub 6,000. They're only sub 6,000 because they both had very underperforming week 1 results. So I expect bounce backs from both Kyle Pitts and Allen Robinson. For defense, if you want to get cheap, the Bengals, great spend down at $3,900. The Cowboys are without Dak Prescott, obviously, so Cooper Rush will be running things in Dallas. He's not great. This has a very low over-under of 41. The Bengals are pretty big favorites. I think they're giving 7 points. I expect this defense to play well. Elliott is not the same guy that he was. CeeDee Lamb had a bad week 1, so this Cowboys offense looks to be in shambles, especially after the Dak Prescott injury. So Vegas loves the Bengals. It's a low over-under. It's a great spend down at $3,900. If you want to spend up, if you have extra money, I'm also looking at the Cleveland Browns defense at home against the Jets. They got Joe Flacco still starting for them. The Ravens defense just absolutely feasted off of Joe Flacco and the Jets in week 1. I expect the Browns to play well against this, below average Jets offense in week 2. That'll sum up this week's video, guys. Like the video, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you use that promo code NFL Week 2 on my website for 10 Guru credits. And let's get after it this Sunday. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. See ya.